This is the luxury world. Get inspired with us today and tomorrow. Finding the right watch at the right price can be an exciting challenge, and with the ever-changing nature of the watch market, there are always great deals to be had. In case you are not aware, there are certain highly sought-after and costly timepieces globally that have experienced a significant decline in their prices recently. In this video brought to you by the luxury world, we are going to look at the top 10 watches that have seen the biggest drops in value in the current luxury watch setting. If you still have not subscribed to our channel, make sure to do it now so you can stay updated on our future videos. Rolex Cosmograph Daytona Reference 116508. This Rolex Daytona, famously linked with John Mayer, displays a captivating green dial and a yellow gold case and bracelet. This Daytona is celebrated for its remarkable aesthetics, positioning it as one of the most visually appealing in the series. At its height in the market, it demanded prices ranging from $150,000 to $170,000, reaching the peak of its value. However, currently, acquiring a brand new one is likely to cost you in the ballpark of $85,000 to $90,000. Rolex Panda Daytona. Many of you are acquainted with the Panda Daytona, even from years ago, as it consistently fetched prices surpassing the retail value. This watch was hard to come by, not readily accessible at local authorized dealers during the height of its popularity. At its peak, the market value surged from $54,000 to $56,000, with enthusiasts willingly paying this substantial amount. Gray market dealers were also involved, offering slightly lower prices. Fast forward to the present. A new Panda Daytona can now be purchased for $32,000 to $33,000, while the pre-owned market ranges from $28,000 to $30,000. Although the current prices still represent a doubling of the retail price, it marks a significant improvement compared to the previous triple to quadruple over the manufacturer's suggested retail price. Rolex Cosmograph Daytona Rainbow. The market value of the Rolex Daytona Rainbow was astonishing at its peak. Asking prices reached unbelievably important levels, and listings were quickly selling, indicating not just a presence on the market but actual transactions. At one point, these watches fetched prices of up to $1 million, ranging from $850,000 to $950,000, highlighting the remarkable demand for a Rainbow Daytona with a fully paved bracelet. Even the non-paved versions commanded prices in the range of $700,000 to $800,000. Presently, these watches are available in the market for $350,000 to $500,000, depending on the specific combination. Interestingly, about a decade ago, these watches were attainable for around $100,000, and they did not attract high demand. However, obtaining one at retail today is impossible, necessitating turning to the gray market if you are interested. Rolex GMT Master 2 Sprite. The following timepiece on our list is the Rolex GMT2 Sprite, specifically the 126720 model. Initially, upon its release, this watch commanded prices ranging from $55,000 to $60,000, particularly for those eager to be early owners. However, its value experienced a gradual decline, followed by a significant plunge. Currently, a new Sprite can be obtained for $21,000 to $22,000. It is worth mentioning that the Jubilee bracelet tends to add $1,500 to $2,000 more to the price compared to the Oyster bracelet, a trend observed across all GMT models. Rolex GMT Master 2 Pepsi. Now, turning our attention to the next timepiece, we have the Rolex GMT Master 2 Pepsi, renowned for its distinctive red and blue bezel, and featuring the Jubilee bracelet. At their market peak, new units were fetching prices of approximately $32,000. However, during a market downturn, these watches were being sold brand new for around $18,000 to $19,000. Currently, if you are in the market for a new one, you can expect to pay in the range of $22,000 to $23,000. Pepsi's is currently challenging to find, especially in brand new condition. On the pre-owned market, they can be found for under $20,000. While the monetary impact may be less significant due to the lower initial cost, the percentage-wise decrease is comparable to that of other watches. Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Jumbo. The following timepiece on the roster is the Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Jumbo, available in a 39mm size and crafted from either stainless steel or rose gold. This model upholds the sophisticated design of the Royal Oak but distinguishes itself with a slimmer casing compared to the standard version. At the height, the stainless steel variants, specifically the 15202 model, commanded impressive prices, reaching around $140,000 to $150,000. However, in today's market, you can obtain a stainless steel variant for the mid-60s to low 70s range. The 15202 model, even in stainless steel, may still command a price closer to $90,000, reflecting a more contemporary valuation compared to its previous peaks. Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Travel Time 5164A. We now move on to the 5164A, the stainless steel version. At its peak in the market, this stainless steel variant held a value of $130,000 to $140,000. However, current market conditions allow you to acquire this for $75,000 to $80,000, signaling a considerable and notable decrease. Additionally, there is the 5164R, the rose gold version of the same watch. The only distinction lies in the material used. The letter at the end of the 4-digit number always denotes the base model. During its peak in the market, the rose gold model commanded prices ranging from $165,000 to $170,000. Nowadays, you can expect to pay just under $100,000, depending on whether it is brand new or pre-owned. Although this signifies a substantial drop, the current prices remain significantly higher than the watch's original manufacturer's suggested retail price. Audemars Piguet 50th Anniversary Royal Oak. Moving forward in our lineup, we come to the AP 50th Anniversary Royal Oak. This watch commemorates the 50th anniversary of the collection. During its peak in the market, it fetched prices ranging from $125,000 to $150,000. Notably, when the green dial was initially introduced, enthusiasts were willing to pay as much as $240,000 to $250,000. Despite the substantial decrease, it is crucial to emphasize that these watches still exceed the retail price. The manufacturer's suggested retail price remains elevated at $26,240. Typically, the 50th anniversary models carry a premium of about 10% compared to their non-anniversary counterparts. The current selling price for this timepiece is approximately $67,000. Patek Philippe Nautilus Travel Time Chronograph 5990R. Continuing with our list, we have the Patek Philippe 5990R, the exquisite rose gold Nautilus featuring a captivating blue dial, an absolute favorite among Nautilus enthusiasts. However, there has been a noticeable decline in its market value. At its peak, individuals were willing to pay an astonishingly high amount of $400,000, almost reaching the $500,000 mark for the watch. Presently, you can acquire one for the high $200,000. Despite the significant decrease, it still maintains a substantial price above the manufacturer's suggested retail price. It is essential to highlight that the 5990R is more expensive than the 5980R. Many individuals often confuse the two models, although they highlight distinct designs and movements. Nevertheless, both models are aesthetically pleasing and continue to hold their value in the current market. Patek Philippe 5980R. Concluding our list, we have the Patek Philippe 5980R, a luxurious and sporty chronograph watch that belongs to the esteemed Nautilus collection. At its peak market value, this watch commanded a staggering $400,000, hovering in the range of $380,000 to $390,000, depending on the seller. Currently, a brand new one is likely to be priced around $220,000, featuring the new buckle. Opting for a pre-owned piece would entail a cost in the range of $175,000 to $185,000. This signifies a substantial and striking decrease from its previous market value. What are your thoughts about the watches we featured in this video? We would like to see your answers and opinions in the comments section. If you liked this video, we will be glad if you let us know that too in the comments section below. Do not forget to follow us too and give us a thumbs up if you like this video. Once again, this is the Luxury World, and we look forward to seeing you again in our next videos.